Does your cruise ship stop in Barcelona? Would you like to make the most of your stop? How do I get from Barcelona cruise port to the city center? In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to explain to you what are the 3 best ways to go from the port of Barcelona, where the cruise ships stop, to the city center, where you can start discovering this wonderful city. My name is Jose Gomez. I'm a licensed guide of Barcelona. I have a small company called Looking Barcelona, where I provide private guided tours to discover this wonderful city. I leave you my email in the program notes, and I would love to be your guide in Barcelona. If you come on a cruise ship to Barcelona, you will certainly to be excited to visit the city. One tip: try to make the most of your time in the city because you have just some hours. But a good news that is possible. The center of Barcelona is not very large, and in some hours you can visit almost all its emblematic places. But a very important thing: don't waste a lot of time on your transfer from the cruise ship to the city center. Barcelona is the most important cruise port in the Mediterranean. There are many terminals. A terminal is a place where ships stop. Your ship will park in what is called a terminal. In Barcelona, there are many terminals, A, B, C, and so on. The first option to transfer to the city center is with a private transfer. It is the most practical and fastest way. There are many companies that offer it. Simple telling to the company the name of your boat, the terminal where it stops, and the time that you want it to pick you up. It's enough. In 5 minutes, you will be enjoying the city center. I organize private tours and I pick up the members of the tour from the cruise port. When I pick up people at the port, I always do it with a private car and a private driver. It is the best way to make the most of your time. My tours from the cruise ship last 4 hours, and you will visit many things: the medieval city, the Gothic area, the Passeig de Gràcia, that is the most luxury street in Barcelona, the outside of Casa Batlló and La Pedrera by Gaudí, the famous architect, the monument to Christopher Columbus, so the Ramblas, that is a famous promenade, and La Sagrada Familia by Gaudí as well. So the advantage of taking a private driver is that the driver drops us off right next to the monument. We don't need to park car, wasting time. Walking to the monument, the driver simply stops the car, we get out, and then we return to the car to continue on. The second option to go the center of Barcelona is by taxi. Right at the exit of the ship, there are usually many taxis waiting, and for about 20 euros, and in about 10 minutes, they will drop you off in the city center. If you decide to go by a taxi, I recommend telling to the driver to drop you off at the statue of Columbus. It's a very well located, and from there you can start visiting the city. There is one drawback: that taxis are not guaranteed. Yes, could be that one day there are not taxis because that day another event is being held in the city and the taxis are in that event. And also, may also happen that the line to take a taxi is very long and you have to wait a long time in line. The third option is with a port bus. It's a blue bus that stops in all the terminals and all the cruise ships. The ticket costs around 4 euros per person, and they will drop you off at the Columbus Monument, where, yes, as I said before, you can start enjoying the city. The hours are between 8 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. The bus stops to all the terminals to pick up and drop off people. I leave you in the program notes the website where you will find the information. And to come back to the ship, you can go on the same port bus that stops next to the status of Columbus, or to take a taxi. In Barcelona, there are many taxis. And I don't recommend you go by foot from your ship. That's very, very important. It can take a long time, around 1 hour in summer months that there are not shades. It could be very, very hard, and summer is very hot. And the way pass through an industrial area, so please don't go by walking. Of course, the best way to go to the city center is with me. Ride me and let me show you the city. Yes, as I said, I told you earlier, I organize private tours. I will organize a private tour for you and friends and family from your cruise ship. We will do it with a car and a private driver, yes, and I will show you the best places of Barcelona. And we will also make stops to enjoy the sights more. Or if you prefer, we can also meet in the center of Barcelona and start our visit to the city from there. Write me. I leave you my email in the program notes. And that's all for today. So see you in the next chapter. And don't forget to be happy. See you soon.